Hello, fellow fantasy gamers, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like the video and share it with your friends, and if you are watching on TikTok, please, go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you will help me a lot as our community grows bigger and bigger. I am here to give you the review of game week 17 in Italian football, played last weekend. As usual, there were some surprises on the pitch and some hot-headed incidents as well. The games were played over 2 days this time because of the Christmas Eve on Sunday, so we had 4 games in Friday night. Lazio defeated Empoli away with 2-0, but this result does not represent exactly what happened on the pitch, as Providal had to make a lot of saves to keep his clean sheet, and Zaccagni played very well, which resulted in him scoring the second goal. In the same time, Sassuolo lost to Genoa at home with 1-2, mostly thanks to Gudmundsson, who scored a penalty and made an assist for the second goal. He is in top form now, and you should definitely consider him for your midfield. Later on there were 2 other games. In the first one, Fiorentina defeated Monza away with 1-0 thanks to a big mistake from one of the best keepers in the league this season, Di Gregorio. And at the end, Zaccagni missed a golden opportunity to score a goal. The other game was not short of drama as well. Milan lost another 2 points after finishing 2-2 with the last-place Salernitana. After the early goal of Tomori, the Rossoneri conceded a goal in the dying minutes of the first half, before Candreva caught Mainan with a surprise shot from outside the box. After that, the away team pushed and finally scored the equalizer thanks to the substitution, Luka Jovic. I am disappointed in the big star of Milan, their number 10, Rafael Leao, as he looked like he doesn't want to play against teams like Salernitana. The next match was between Frosinone and Juventus in the early afternoon of Saturday.
The result was opened by the Turkish teenager, Kenan Yildiz, and it looked like Juve will win another 3 points. But they repeated the same mistake as last week against Genoa, conceding a goal at the start of the second half. Then the coach Allegri made 3 substitutions at once and changed the face of the team, resulting in a header goal from Dusan Vlahovic for the final 2-1 victory of Juventus. Moving on, we saw Bologna keeping another clean sheet against strong opponent. They defeated Atalanta at home with 1-0, with a goal scored by the captain, Lewis Ferguson. Despite all the talent at Atalanta, they can't stabilize their performance and are losing points left and right. In the evening there were 2 other games. In the first one, Udinese got their 11th draw in just 17 games against Torino, finishing 1-1. Surprise goal from Ivan Elic, as Rodriguez finally made an assist. And in the second game, Inter won at home against Lecce with 2-0 without few big names in their squad. Lautaro Martinez and Federico Di Marco were missing, but the depth at the bench of Inter is incredible and nobody noticed their absence. And in the last 2 games the same result occurred. Verona defeated Cagliari as their 2 big stars this season scored. You can try and sign one of them for your squad, as their next 2 fixtures seems easy. In the last game for the game week, the drama levels were higher than all the other matches combined. Roma defeated the champions, who are in big trouble after the red cards of Osimhen and Politano. It will be interesting to see how they will line up for the next round against Monza. And as you can see in the dream team, there are no Milan, Napoli and Juventus players. Candreva and Gudmundsson got goal and assist this time and are players to be considered for your squad. In our league, Henok continues to be in the first spot, despite scoring just 55 points. And allowed Setso and Nikola Ratkovic to close the gap.
The top 10 managers are divided in groups of 3 separated by 20 points gaps. On the other hand, I overtook Mazen and Juri Hightam this round, and I am now sitting on the 13th spot. In the bottom half of the table, Khalil is keeping distance from all of the rest, as the next 7 managers are in close proximity to each other, while in the last 8 places managers we can see serious distance between them. Looking at the global aspect of the game, the highest scoring manager this round was Nicamo from Trinidad and Tobago, who scored 104 points, despite having Ilic at the bench. He has a pretty good squad, but I am sure that he does not attend his team anymore. On the other hand, the world leader is surely keeping his players at check. Anton Yovkov scored 71 points this round and is holding securely the first place in the world. This time only Ferguson scored for him, but still he got good result at the end thanks to Inter's clean sheet. The top scorer in our league this time was my team, scoring 80 points. Finally, I got my 15 minutes of fame thanks to Ferguson and the defenders. The 4 defenders and the goalkeeper combined collected 47 points for me. If Udinese and Frosinone didn't score against the 2 Turin teams, and if Rafael Leo wanted to participate in his team's game, it could have been over 100 points, I think. Flora scored 10 points above average this time, as she chose Giroud for captain. If DiMarco was not injured and Berardi had played, she could have been the league's top scorer. Unfortunately, her midfielders didn't perform as expected, and in defense there was no player with clean sheet in both halves. She will have big problems for the next round as there are 5 players who may not play. You can see now the teams of Tsetso and Ask Dravidan who made the biggest impact this round. Tsetso collected 79 points and closed the gap to the first-placed Henok to just 12 points. What I like about his team is that he has 2 equally good keepers, but his midfielders didn't perform that good.
On the other hand, Ask Dravidan scored 74 points as he and Flora overtook Juve Azzurri and John Benino in the bottom half of the table. His whole squad collected average amount of points as only Tomori and Lukaku scored goals. Next week we will see another big game in a very important point of the season. Juventus will take Roma at home in the last game from Serie A in the calendar year. The home side will try to reach the first place, while Roma will hope for a good ending of 2023. Comment in the comments section what will be the result of this game and all the others in the next round. And don't forget to hit the like button and ring the bell in order to be informed for new videos from me. Share the channel with your friends as I have prepared a few surprises for you in 2024. Take care and God bless.